Goodness.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is
Hello,
Hillary.
Hillary. How are you?
Hi,
And Bernard,
Bernie.
actually.
And this is Hillary the Freitas, a little shocked out of her pants. We are marketing Moms Trinidad. And Bernie is back from traveling the world. Um, and this week, we're talking to you again, keeping with the theme of this month, because as you know, we are heading to Vegas in June for the No Excuses Summit, which is a marketing event teaching you how to market your business online and offline. And today we're actually talking about what are some of those attraction marketing techniques that we learn from both types of events, network marketing versus marketing events. Isn't that right, Bertie? They're a little
Yes,
different.
correct. A little differently. They teach you, they same words, but the concept is different. So,
Yes.
Hillary, you're looking beautiful today.
Thank you
What
very
is
much.
different?
What is different? Actually, I have new
What is
colors. Yes, I've
new
blended
colors? Are
my
you trying
colors.
them on? Oh, okay.
A blended new color. So actually there are three different colors. It's a bronzer, a kind of a moonstone color, and then a cinnabar color. Would you like to try a sample?
Not really. I need lessons in learning how to apply the makeup first.
Well, we could always schedule a time to do that. When is good
Okay,
for you,
all right.
morning or afternoon?
Afternoon when they, yeah. My kids are
When
older, so I can leave them home when I bring them home from school.
okay
I
then,
leave them
great.
home and then I can go out for a bit.
All right, great. Would you like to bring a couple of friends along with you because we could make it a party, and we could have like a nice little color party, do some skincare in the middle of that, and we'll
Sounds
teach.
great. Sounds great.
Great. Well, that's a
Great.
plan. Tuesday or Wednesday would be good for you.
Wednesday afternoon.
Wednesday afternoon. Okay, then. So, are you
Mhm.
going to come over by me or are we going to do it over by you and you invite your friends home by you?
You can come over by me. That'll be
Okay,
fine.
great. So, Wednesday afternoon, I'll see you there
Wednesday
with your
afternoon.
friends. Yes. And what I'll do is I'll call you on Monday before to just get the numbers of people, all right?
Excellent. So shall I expect you at 3 o'clock?
3 p.m. is great. Yes.
3 p.m. Excellent.
All right.
Excellent. Now, what Hillary and I just did is we demonstrated what attraction marketing taught by a company is Mary Kay. And similar to you, if you sell a health drink, then what you're going to try to do is, of course, be more healthy. You have to get more fit. And just like they do in the advertising on television, is you have to say that I got fit and I got healthy because of this drink or this shake, etc. And if you'd like to get healthy, then you can buy my shake from me. And that's how network marketing, because it's the simplest way actually that you can teach attraction marketing. You don't have to learn too many lines. And that's why, in a sense, network marketing companies keep prospecting very simple, because they don't want people to get confused as you got to do this first and then this and then this and then all that kind of stuff. Now for her company sells makeup, skincare, how anything else? Skincare and makeup, right?
Skincare and makeup. Yep. That's pretty much it.
Excellent. Good. And now my company was very focused on making money through our product. All right. And it is a drink, a healthy beverage, coffee. And what they kept telling me is, in order to have people stop and ask me, hey, Bernie, what's different with you? They said I had to put on business suits. I had to put on pumps when I walk the streets. I had to put on makeup. I had to do, well, on Facebook, you'd see a lot of our people in our company. They have nice fancy cars, nice fancy houses up as their profile picture. And they would put pictures of houses and say that's their house. And they're driving fancy cars. And somebody actually told me how his dream in the next 6 months was to have his Rolex watch and his Apple computer. And I asked him a simple question. I says, you know, it's all well and good to have the things that shows that you're making money, but if you're not even selling your product at a very high level, you know, turning high turnover, how are you going to afford to pay for the Apple and the Apple computer and the Rolex watch? You know, is that really going to get people to buy from you when people know that last month you borrowed $10 because you needed to travel home? You know, now, in a sense, they did tell me to do the dress and the shoes and stuff, but I kind of don't like putting too much stuff on my face, and I don't use pumps as shoes because my foot perspire a lot, and so therefore it was very difficult for me to do the attraction marketing as they taught it. I mean, I did change, I did dress better. I mean, it was so funny. I went to a meeting once and I wasn't wearing my jacket, and then through most of the meeting, and then I put my jacket on and everybody was looking for me. They couldn't find me. It was funny. They couldn't find me. It was like, where's Bernie? Where did she go? Where did she go? Put a jacket on. So
You know,
you do look different when you dress well.
well, yes, you do. And the thing is, it's like both ways they're teaching you to raise curiosity. I guess that is the fundamental thing. So it's like so if you usually dressed in a t-shirt and jeans all the time, and then all of a sudden you're dressing in suits and a pump, obviously people are going to ask you questions. It's going to attract people to you asking questions, which gives you now the opportunity to share your opportunity with them. All right. Same thing with the makeup. Unlike Bernie, I love makeup. I can't say I've always liked makeup, but I do love it. I love the color and everything. So it just kind of slid in for me, right? But if it's not your thing to wear or use the product, in which case you should be wondering why you're in the company you're in the first place. Because if you are not going to use the product, then chances are there's nobody you're going to be able to convince to use the product. But that's beside the point, right? But what we're talking about is you need yeah, that's different. But what we're talking about is actually going a little outside of the box and not being so rigid, using an attraction system that actually works. Well, not work, what I'm saying works, but it works for anybody. So Bernie, who doesn't like wearing makeup, and myself, who loves wearing makeup, we could use the same system and get the same results. And that's where we talk about Bernie.
Attraction marketing. Excellent. It's an attraction marketing formula. It's a book that you can download. This is my download from last year, and that's Hillary's download from this year. Oh my goodness. And mine is 85 pages long, and hers is 185. So you can see that they're actually changing and they're updating their product. It's excellent because what it is that the formula of attraction marketing is simply the simplest concept, and I can break it down for you. It's simply how you speak, how you carry yourself, okay? Because then that's the core of you. You want to change the core of you. The difference between the attraction marketing, how network marketing companies teach it, is that the term that they use, go as if, what's the word, Hillary? Go as if, pretend to make it into reality.
I know what you're
talking about. Anyway, yeah. We'll remember it. We'll remember it. If we don't, we're gonna put it below. but it's forcing yourself into the future, and eventually, because you live in the future, then you're going to become what it is that you want to become. Okay. Now, the point with attraction marketing formula that we're talking about, the system that is easily adaptable to anybody's, whatever it is that they can do or cannot do, or whatever your weaknesses are, it works for everybody. Okay, so it's basically teaching you the mindset of how to become attractive. You need to speak in a particular way. You need to say certain things. When I got into network marketing, they told me, change your words. And I'm like, okay, I'll change my words. What do I change it to? You know, like, so, I mean, you know, they're like, they didn't give it to me. They just said, change your words. I'm like, okay. And they said, change your thoughts. And I'm like, okay, I'll change my thoughts. Okay, what do I think? You know? So this breaks it down very simply for you, attraction marketing formula. It tells you, it kind of goes through his story, Fernie's story of how he came about using attraction marketing to build his business. And he did it in like 6 months, or was it 4 months, right? Where he actually turned around from being in debt to making money. And he broke it down in a way that you and I could understand and actually start implementing almost immediately. Okay, it's a very simple formula. And the best part about all of it is that there is a coaching program that also goes along with it. All right. I mean, I don't know where you can get coaching for the fantastic deal that this attraction marketing formula by the group Elite Marketing Pro is offering to people. And the event that Hillary mentioned very briefly at the beginning of the webinar is their focus this year for 2015 is that they're going to teach you right this day what the top leaders are doing to get their leads and to convert their leads. Now, where else do they teach you that? I do not know. It is, I mean, so whether you're like Hillary, who is high tech, or like me, who is very low tech, you can do it, okay? Because you're adapted to how your brain thinks, and you look at the leader on stage and you say, okay, I can do what he's doing, and you follow that thing. And they tell you for each of the, is it like 15 speakers we have?
15?
Yeah, they teach you in their own way how they use this system, Elite Marketing Pro, to attract people to them by just simply doing a few simple steps every day for minimum 90 days. And Hillary and I are going to help you get along in the system if you decide to seriously consider buying this event, this attraction marketing formula, right, Hillary? Yeah. Which is your beginning into understanding what the true formula of attraction marketing is. It's not the Rolex watch, because you're going to send yourself broke. It's what Andrew calls brokenness, pretending that you are rich and affluent by sending yourself broke. Okay. Yes, a lot of people make money, and before they make sure that the money becomes consistent and consistently, and therefore you paying off your debt. Okay. I mean, some people can pay off their debt in 2 months because they only have a little debt. Some people have a big debt, so they pay off their debt in a year. So don't spend yourself broke when you come into network marketing by getting the Rolex and the iPad and the, you know, all the stuff. You don't go out and buy 5 suits, you know, send yourself broke. And the next thing, you don't have the money to buy your product so you can sell your product. Or even you don't have the money to do your autoresponder. Sorry, not autoresponder. What's the word? Auto ship, right? Auto ship. Auto ship.
Yes. Yeah.
The words are a little. I'm still traveling.
That's okay. That's okay.
So,
you know, that is what
I
we were talking about. You know, that walking, like, you know, there's elements of truth, because even with my own company, you know, they did talk about your image, right? And the thing is, when you're going to a job, unless you're working at Google or Facebook, it's important that you look as if you're going to work, right? But looking presentable doesn't mean that you have to wear George Armani. All right. You could go to a thrift store, you could go to a garage sale and see a really nice suit that wasn't worn more than once, pick it up for $5 and just change the shirt underneath. Okay. Get it dry clean. you know.
Yeah.
As Bernie was saying, you don't want to get into a business. It's doing business smart. And small business owners, I think, would relate to this better because in network marketing, yes, you want to show as if you're making the money because that is what will supposedly attract other people to you. But if we look at a small business owner, they make strategic investments in their business to make sure that it grows. And it's the
The
same thing
company
that you
stays
have to
viable.
do so that their company stays viable. It's the same thing that you have to do as a network marketer. You have to make strategic decisions that will make your business grow. Spend money on your education versus the Giorgio Armani suit. Am I getting that right?
Mhm.
Giorgio Armani or whatever it is.
Or Joseph A. Banks, that works too.
Or
It's a lot less.
Joseph A. Banks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
but
a lot
Joseph A.
more.
Banks is, I find Joseph A. Banks is a little, it's reasonable.
Oh, okay, right. Within the reach. Okay, that's not going to send you book.
Huh.
But that's exactly the point. It's within your reach, so therefore that's what you should be buying. You should be buying from Joseph A. Banks. There you go, Joseph A. Banks. You're welcome for the advertisement. But
Yes.
yes, don't spend yourself broke looking good. Okay? And then what you do, as Hillary said, is you spend your money in the right products, on the right courses that are going to make you a better leader. That's going to make you into the leader that you felt that your sponsor was not. Because most of it, face it, most of us, every single, how you call it, program that I entered, my upline wasn't exactly the, well, I would say, giving the information that I needed. I had to go and find my own information. When I joined, and actually, NES, sorry, yeah, Elite Marketing Pro was the only place that I joined where my sponsor actually showed up immediately and says, "Hi, Bernie, here I am. I can help you if you have any questions." I'm like, wow,
Yes.
she actually speaks. So if you want to not focus on being shy, I don't know what it is to say to my person when they actually click and they buy from me, what am I going to tell them? I don't know anything. If that is your fear, I guarantee you, if you join either Hillary or me, we will show you that through Attraction Marketing Formula, through Elite Marketing Pro, that you are going to get rid of that fear almost immediately, because we meet almost every Monday. Well,
Every
sorry,
Monday.
not almost. We meet every Monday. Okay, it's
Every
up to
Monday.
you to decide that you are going to make a difference in 3 months and you're going to be there every Monday. Okay, because that's what is going to change you. When you focus on changing you, focus on changing what your leadership skills are, that is when you are going to change. When you change your words, and we actually tell you by listening to you, tell you, okay, change that a little bit. And any attraction marketing formula, he actually tells you what a lot of the mistakes that small businesses make, like simply not taking people's email or not recording people's phone number so that they could do the follow-up. Simple things like not setting up your sales funnel system in a particular way so that people don't feel as if they are being sold. Yeah,
Yep.
because that's what you want. You want to be able to put somebody into, say, do you want to learn about makeup? Then this is what, let's have a meeting. I'll carry you through how to blend colors, that kind of stuff. And then after they look at the product, then you take them into the next step where you say, well, would you like to buy this color, that color, etc. And then if they buy that, then you say, well, would you like to look at how to keep your skin clean?
Right.
Am I going in the right direction?
Yeah.
So you need to keep your skin clean, because makeup is great, but you need to keep your skin clean. You need to keep your skin healthy. So this is what you should be doing. Drink lots of water. Hillary's always talking about drink lots of water. And this is the products that you use to clean your face.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then after they go through that, and let's say they love it, they're using it for a year, and then you're going to be in touch with that person often. Okay, keep them warm, and that's true, and that's a lot of big mistake that a lot of small business people do, that they sell the product to the person who comes in the store, they do not collect their email, and boom, they're gone. And when that product is finished, they're like, oh, it was a great product,
But
I don't remember where I bought it. Where do I go? You know?
And then they
for
start
instance,
to search all over again. They start to search all over again. And if they find you, that you are the lucky one.
You're lucky. Yeah, you're lucky.
More than likely, they go somewhere else. You know. So.
More than likely. Let's say, for instance, they bought Scotch tape. Something as simple as Scotch tape. They walk into your stationery store and they buy Scotch tape from you, and they like the the attendant behind the counter, and they go home happy and they enjoy their Scotch tape, and then the Scotch tape finishes and they're like, okay, I need Scotch tape, and they're driving past, or let's say they're going to the grocery, oh, I need Scotch tape, so they pick up the Scotch tape off the shelf. So you just lost that sale, right? Because what it is that when you stay warm with people who have bought from you, then they will come to you when they need to replenish their product, especially if you sell a replenishing product. For me, I sell a very replenishing product called coffee. Everybody finishes their coffee every day. They need to buy another one, right? Or you finish it by the month, you know? So that's great. So that's why, in a sense, I bought into my company. I thought it was a great deal because people love coffee and people have to buy their coffee every month. So that's the reason why. For me, perfume wasn't making sense because I use a bottle like 5 years. So, I mean, not that I don't use perfume, but it lasts 5 years. I don't know.
Yeah. So you can't see it as, you know, something they're gonna use every day. Yep. So that is true.
And
So,
another point I'd also like to make is with attraction marketing formula, there are loads of things. As somebody who's coming into the business of being their own boss, they really don't know how to do it, right? And we take you through how to make sure that you don't make mistakes. Like Hillary and I have made mistakes, and our sponsor has made mistakes, and all the leaders have made mistakes. And what you do is, when you pay attention, you learn from their mistakes and you don't make it, and you don't end up spending yourself broke while you're learning your mistakes, because some mistakes cost a lot of money.
Yes. Some do. Yes. So do we have, just before we start to wrap up here, do we have any announcements for next week coming up? Well, apart from the fact that this week is the last week of sales for the No Excuses Summit. So even though, yes, we're going to be talking about it again next week, this is your final week to get your tickets to actually attend the event in June. What are the dates
because
again?
Live 2020, sorry, not the 20th,
17th to the 20th.
17th,
yes.
17th to the 20th. And Hillary can tell you why live is more important than from in front of your computer.
In front of your computer. It really makes a difference. You really, I always, the only reason I did the live stream is because of how late I came into knowing, but even that, I think knowing now, what I know now, I would have moved mountains to get to Las Vegas last year. I would have moved mountains because there's nothing that could replace you being physically there with the leaders. Just imagine this year, I'm talking about the event, and all I have are pictures or screenshots from my computer when I was on my computer watching everybody on the stage. I have a picture of Diane Hoffman and Michelle Pascalido drinking a glass of wine on stage, and I wasn't there. It was from my computer. And I'm just like, I'm not doing that again this year. So
So
I don't want
it leaves a level of emptiness. It leaves a level of,
yes,
you know, it's unfulfilled in a sense. I mean, you
yes.
definitely did get value, right? You definitely did get value. I
You get
mean,
value in terms of the
yes.
technical stuff. So it's like, technically speaking, you get a lot of, you get the training, you get the how to's. But
Hmm.
what makes an event is the relationships that you could build, the people you
The
could
people
meet,
next to
the
you. Yes.
conversations that you could have, the people you can help along the way.
Yes.
Because I mean, a lot of the people who are now on stage this year are people who were in the audience last year and helping others. All right. So
Hmm.
one of our, are we having our guests next week or?
Well, we're hoping to have our guest next week, or
Right.
we're working on sometime this week, maybe even tomorrow. So if you like what you're hearing today, the guest we're hoping to get on, I think she was in the audience. I think it was 2013 or 2012. I don't remember the exact year, and they made up their mind that year. I am not attending next year unless I could get my business to a higher level. And that is what you get from being at the event. You get that, draw the line in the sand. I'm going to do it. If they could do it, I can do it. And, just being able to shake hands with those people, hear everybody cheering you on, saying, yes, you can do it. Yes, Hillary, you can do it. Yes, Bernie, you can do it. I see you doing this very well. Just keep at it. And then the other thing too is that when you meet online after you meet in person at No Excuses event, um, there's a different level of conversation, because they know you, that you're a real person. They kind
Yeah.
of know how high you are, how short you are. Yeah.
Exactly.
They remember the drink that you shared, or the joke that you gave. I mean, it takes relationships to a whole different level. And
Level.
then you don't feel, how you would say, strange going up to a high income earner and saying, can I interview you? I mean, that is the big thing as well. Just being able to go up to them and say, can I interview you? And doing it online after you've met in person, it's
Yeah.
just fantastic. It really is. So I would like you seriously to keep your eyes open um, on social media for our link, if we're going to have our special guest on tomorrow or sometime this week, as well as we're going to have another guest on for next week as well.
Yes. All right. So
Because, I
this has
mean, the
been,
more testimonies you hear, the better.
yes,
Yes?
definitely.
Excellent.
Yes. All right. So Bernie, any closing remarks? Because we got like less than a minute. So if we could just,
Um, it is good to go as if you are, how you call it, experiencing good results today,
mm-hmm.
but when you actually feel it inside of you, and that's what attraction marketing is. When you feel it inside of you, you can actually get to where you want to go faster.
Yes,
And so
definitely.
therefore, we invite you to join us and check out our product, Attraction Marketing Formula. We're going to put the link below. Right, Hillary? We're
Yes,
going to
we
put
will.
the link below.
Yes.
Excellent. Have
All
a good
right.
day.
Have a good day, everyone. Bye.